The Republican Party is desperate to not make the 2022 midterms about Donald Trump, and so they do not want him to throw his hat into the 2024 presidential ring until, of course, after the midterms. And now, the RNC believes that they have an ace up their sleeves by letting him know that, of course, if you were to declare your candidacy, we're going to have to cut you off from funding your legal bills. And of course, that is a pretty significant threat to Donald Trump, as the RNC has already paid $1.7 million in his legal fees since October of last year. So not even a full year, and they've almost hit $2 million, which is way above the number they had originally pledged to pay in his legal fees. But Republican National Committee Chair Ronna McDaniel said, "The party has to stay neutral. I'm not telling anybody to run or not to run in 2024. But, if we're a neutral party and you're the candidate and we're paying your bills, then, that doesn't exactly look neutral. So how's about you hold off on announcing that you're running for president, right? We wouldn't want to have to cut you off because we know you need the legal fees paid. They're mounting rather quickly, and you're probably going to have some more in the very near future too. So why don't we put all this whole presidential run bid behind us, and we'll pay your bills. You don't interfere with the midterms and screw us all over like we're all pretty sure you're going to do." Now, this is, of course, a legitimate fear of the Republican Party. Polls are shifting. They're all shifting in a way that actually shows at this point Democrats poised to not only gain seats in the Senate, but possibly retain control of the House of Representatives, marking a dramatic shift in a year's worth of polling. I mean, ever since last year, right, polls have showed Republicans are going to take back the House. It's been a given. We've all basically accepted that fate. And now this past week, we get 4 new polls saying, hey, on generic ballots, voters prefer Democrats. 4 different polls this week alone, by the way, showed that. So Republicans are getting nervous. They're trying to do whatever they can to bring the focus back to policy, right? Joe Biden's policies are so bad. They're killing us all. But we have no solutions to anything because we're pushing culture war nonsense, and that culture war nonsense looks even dumber when you couple it with Donald Trump and all of the investigations, January 6th, all of these nut job candidates we've got out there denying the results of the 2020 election. For the love of God, Trump, stay out of this because we've got a big enough mess to deal with. So it's a bit of an ultimatum, right? To tell him, if you run, we're not paying your legal bills. But at the same time, I will admit I do, to a degree, accept their rationale for it. But they're not exactly worried about appearing neutral. These are the same people who a year ago were saying, hey, if Trump wants to run in 2024, the nomination's his. We've signed a pledge. We signed a friggin' pledge saying that if Trump runs, he automatically gets the support of the party. So, yeah, your past actions kind of negate your statement that we're just trying to stay neutral. So your true motives really come out. And your motive, of course, is to keep Donald Trump in the shadows until at least after the midterms, because you understand how toxic he is, and you don't want him to completely destroy the little chance you have left of retaking that House of Representatives. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share. But again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.